Well, I tell you what, I was talking to a couple of the girls about. We were obviously watching the strategies and trying to really encourage the right things there. And again, I said a little bit yesterday, but our girls really, they had some specific plays and plans that they wanted to implement, and I'm so proud of that part of it. But one thing that I was thinking at the end is, honestly, you're playing for an ACC title, but win, lose, or draw, these are the kind of matches you want to play in, and this is what it really is about in terms of, especially our seniors, 4 years where our program has built up. We haven't been able to play in all these huge matches, and so now we're getting to do that, and that's really what it's about. And, you know, it's a neat thing when they play in these huge matches and they feel like they are comfortable and they can handle it, and they more than did that. So this is going to lead to some great things, and it's a great moment, and it's because of a great process. So I'm really, really happy and proud of them.
You started so well, but then Duke came storming back.
Yeah.
How important was Macy Epstein's win at number 5? She had dropped a tough 7-6 tiebreaker in the first set and came back to win the last two.
Yep.
Wanted their momentum?
Incredible momentum, and I know I'm up on the upper courts, and I know that even as a coach I could feel that momentum, and I'm sure the players did as well. Another part of that is it's a tough 7-6 loss in the first set, and no one lost momentum from that. In fact, I think the philosophy there is with kids that are fit and that are willing to fight hard, you make that opponent play 12, 13 games, then you're going to be the one that outlasts them in the long run. So in some ways, I think she won that match by the duration of the first set, even though she didn't win the first set. And we're trying to share a good message with all our kids without getting too caught up in the score, but also let them know the reality of what's happening. And all I kept telling them was the scoreboard's enough in our favor to where we have green lights, and we should use our power, and we should use our positions, and we should play the way we want to play.
Stephanie Nada defeated a senior who has made a career of winning close 3-set matches. Yeah. What put Stephanie over the top?
Stephanie, I think her entire life put her over the top. This is a kid, I've rarely met kids like this that has such great, genuine energy. She's an unbelievable, giving kid. She has 2 young siblings in her family, and she takes care of these kids. And it's just a neat story all around, but she's a fighter. She's a defensive player when you need to be, and she'll play offense as well. So she's real well-rounded in her game. If you have time for a 30-minute story, I'll tell you the whole deal. But last year we played Duke. She was up 5-1 in the third set for the match, and Hannah Marr found a way. So that's a hell of a process for Steph to kind of work through that and know that I'm going to get this one this time. So it's a lot like last year. She's gotten her twice this year, which is awesome. She certainly has learned from playing her each time, and I couldn't be happier. I think she just sewed up a bid into the NCAA singles as well, on top of everything else. So you can see she's a genuine great kid, and man, she kept her nerve.
Coach, just talk about how momentous this is for the program.
I don't know the answer. I mean, I know, again, I believe in the process, and I think we've been doing great things for 9 years, really. But certainly this group of kids, you know, they've been together for the most part. This is a group that's been together in some ways for 2 years, but also a couple of new ones here. The seniors, I think this last 4 years has been the best in the history of Virginia tennis, and I continue to think it'll go further and even better ahead. But yeah, it's big. It's big. I think it'll, and most importantly, it'll help this group immediately know that they can do it. And when we ask them to stick with it that much longer, they'll believe that much better that they can. And I think what each kid just experienced and what Stephanie just showed this team is you're not out of it. You fight, and great things will come. So they deserve every bit of this. It's great for our program and our university. I'm very happy and proud of our fans, too. What an awesome group of folks.